lean in your cup, put your cups in the sky. When you walk up in the party, throw your hands up high. Got some lean in your cup, put your cups in the sky. It ain't an after party, start walking the door. Got the lean in my cup, so I'm ready to go. All the girls on the floor and they dropping it low.
Red Cup Party. What's going on, boys?
Man, we here for the second episode, man. How y'all feel?
Number two.
Second episode, feeling good. I think we had a great start off straight, first episode. So it's just time to get right into it. What's the next topic, y'all boys?
Yeah, what we talking about today? I don't know.
I think I want to talk about what us men go through hitting up women, social media, dating apps, not having sex, the well being dry.
The well being dry.
Right.
I want to go through that because us men, we got it hard.
Yeah.
We got it real hard. And you know, sometimes us men, we go 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year with no sex.
I got homies who'd have been 3 years. I'm like, boy, you in jail?
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's been
saying,
3
but it's not
years.
right. And you know,
Long
beating
time,
me
bro.
only goes so far.
Yeah, man.
What you say?
Beating me only goes so far.
Low-key, boy. Yeah, I mean, we're in COVID times too. I have to keep reminding myself I don't want to be the one that clears everything up, but it's been, you know, we're in COVID still too, and I have to remember that.
Yeah.
You know, it's vaccination, third booster. Did y'all get your third booster? You know, it's like, you know what I mean?
Like for me, I just got out of a relationship and we met online, you know, dating and everything, and it was cool and everything. But now moving forward, like my next relationship, I want to meet someone in person, and I just feel like sometimes with this whole new generation and everything, it's just hard to meet people face to face nowadays.
Girls always want you to pay for stuff, like
Yeah.
pay for OnlyFans, pay to come meet them,
Pay for stuff.
see them. Yeah, they want you to pay them.
Send me $10 to FaceTime me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So
Man.
Yeah, it's an interesting time period. I think the fact that we're bringing it up, I think, you know, the frequency levels that we're on, if it's an issue for y'all, it's something that's in the minds of humans these days. I think it's something that should be discussed. Yeah, like, or it's a relevant conversation, you know?
yeah.
What are you guys saying? Like, did you have an example? Did something happen? I mean, I got examples too, but did something happen? Like, that you-
I mean, even last night we was at a party,
Oh, okay.
and you know we was swagged up, had our ribs on 100 and everything.
Okay.
And you know, like the ladies be feeling it, like they might talk to you this and that. But I just feel like back in the day, it was more easy to just approach women, go up to them, hey, how you doing, and you know, just get it popping. But now it's like I don't know, it's just different. And I just want the viewers to chime in and what y'all think nowadays.
Man, I just don't know what to say. I mean, that's why we got the saying, passport boys.
Yeah.
Passport boys, we out of here.
We out of
That's
here,
what I'm saying.
man.
LA is trash or something? I like it.
I don't want to say that. No, shout out to LA. I
Shout
love
out to
LA, boy.
I love
City
LA.
of Angels.
I think it's America as a whole, man. These women are just, you know, it's just not working. So that's what we got to go out the country.
Yeah, you know, like, and this is an ongoing topic. Like, I know when I'm on my phone, I see men talking about women, women talking about men. I see it every day, and I'm just like, what's the disconnect
We have
between
war
men
right-
and
we
women
have
right
war
now?
right now.
I don't get it.
I think, you know what I'm saying? I'm not y'all, okay? This is what makes the world go round. The discrepancies, the different perspectives. But I think it's very important, you know what I'm saying, that y'all able to talk about this in, you know, such a way, you know, that, because it is, that's annoying. What are you guys saying? Like, you ain't getting no play? Or
I mean, bro, we
it's
go through,
harder?
We go through so much. I mean, we get dressed, you know, we buying bottles, we buying weed, we putting gas in the car, not asking the girls for gas,
You know,
going
it's
to
regular
them,
shit.
picking them up, bringing them here, and sometimes you get no sex after doing all that.
And it's not just us. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, it's plenty of men out there doing their thing, and of course, like shout out to them. But
Shout out to them.
on a day-to-day basis, when I'm just talking to regular people, black, white, Asian, Latin, whatever, multiple men are saying this. They said that they having a problem where it's like they might get a girl here and there, or they might have to settle for something, but it's not just the consistent all the time having sex.
How we want it every day.
I want sex sometimes once a day, 3-4 times
a
a week.
Really?
And it's crazy though. You go out the
How long
country.
can you do that for though? You can realistically do one time a day for years on end?
I don't know about years, but I'm a freak, so
okay.
I can go a long time, but it's crazy. You go out the country, you go to Mexico, Costa Rica, Spain, Brazil.
Yeah, that's what's really interesting. I think this is key right here.
Get your passport, man.
Get your
passport.
Hashtag passport boys.
What did you say? You can go to where?
You can go to Brazil, Costa Rica, Spain, Colombia, and women just appreciate you more. It's like, we're the foreigners now. They're just submissive, and that's a whole nother topic. I don't even get into that.
We'll get into that.
I think, I'm going to say this. I don't want to be always the voice of reason or somebody who think he knows the truth. Because I ain't like that. I have my problems too. I'm coming out of young adulthood. I'm not in middle age yet, but I'm on the end of young adulthood. And what I've been learning about sex, sex. Sex is different to different people. I don't know what y'all think. Sex is sacred to some. Sex is a really big decision for somebody else. Sex comes a dime a dozen for somebody else. I talked to one person, I won't say male or female. I'm just going to say, for me, I'm very fluid in my sexuality. That's on the low.
Respect that.
Yeah, respect. And they said, the person said, I don't give a damn about people.
Wow.
So that's something that's going to have to be a part of the conversation. What's on the minds of the people we dealing with? Yeah. Casey said something the other day. He said something like, sometimes they don't always care about you. Mm-hmm. I mean, are you doing sex to connect with somebody, to have fun? Mm-hmm. Is it to find love? And I think this is the stuff that's going through these people's minds. Yeah. Like, what am I here for? Is it a one-night stand? Mm-hmm. Is it something that we're going to get together, we're going to do this weekly? Mm-hmm. Do I really want to give myself to you? Yeah. Who's doing, let's be real, I don't want to go too deep. Who's doing the penetrating and who's doing the loving down? Who's taking, who's giving, who's caking? I think it's something that is, it's something that's special. I don't want to take up the whole but
no, go ahead.
When you're looking at somebody like that, it's like, see, y'all doing this, how do you say this? You guys are doing the sticking, they're taking it.
Yeah. There we go.
They caking it.
Mm-hmm. I think too, I feel like piggybacking off what you said, I feel like a lot of women, are more emotional when it comes to sex, and sometimes as men, we just want to get into it. We want to do what we got to do, get in, get out, and we back to work. We back to business. We just need something to ease our mind. It's been a long week, a long grind. I just need some good sex, and then I'm hitting the door. I'm ready to go. And so sometimes I think that can be a disconnect too, where, women want more of the emotional support. They want more of the love, and you like, I got so much going on as an entrepreneur. I'm just trying to do what I can.
You trying to get in and get out.
And then I'm out the door.
That's it.
Then you out the door.
I'm out the door.
I think that's a very realistic conversation because I'll take that a lot of times like Don, Mr. Don, lingerie Don, lingerie, I'll be wanting to be in and out. Yeah. And some of these people, I think these individuals are actually looking for commitments, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because you could either pay them for no commitment, but you may have to go down there to the skin, to 4th Street and pick them up, come up with an agreement. I think sex is I don't know about what the audience thinks. Maybe you guys can chime in. It's a very, it's turning into more of a sacred thing. Mm-hmm. Like back in our dad's day or our parents' day or our mother's day, back then, sex came a dime a day. You can pull, I don't know what y'all think, like that.
I feel like that was pre-social media.
Pre-social media.
Social media has changed things.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Where, it's like, with Instagram, Twitter, Facebook,
Always popping.
It's just so much going on where it's just changed the dating world, the sex
It's
scene
changed
so much.
And why do men have to pay for sex? That's what I'm tired of.
It's a lot of men who and see, it's funny because like I said, I know a lot of people in the comments. I know a lot of people. It's easy to say they don't do that or no, I don't do that, but a lot of people be lying. I know multiple. When I say multiple, I mean 20, 30. I know a lot of men who pay for sex.
Right.
So it's like.
Do you think that's a problem, or do you think that's just people trying to make a living for themselves, or they just don't want to give out something themselves? What do you guys think about that?
I think it's a problem because sometimes we ain't got the money. That's just how it is.
Okay.
As men, sometimes we ain't got it. We can just pay rent, bills, food,
Right,
all
yeah.
that. And then,
But are they thinking about that? Are they thinking? I don't know. I don't want to ever assume because I'm not them. I'm not the partner. You know what I'm saying? Communication is so important though when
Very
you're
key.
talking about sex.
Yes, sir.
Because you can think that they don't like you or interested in you, but in their minds they're really shy or they have a behavior. That's why when money's involved, it's like, oh, it's a mutual agreement. Let's get in.
Yeah.
You know.
It definitely could be easier. It's like before that was never even a thought. Like I feel like it just was like who pays? I mean, people have always been tricking, of course,
Right.
but like now I feel like we're in an era where it's like women they're kind of making it to the point where you damn near got to some way, shape, or form. Whether you paying all this money for dinner, taking them out, flying them out,
Birkin bag.
Birkin
women
bag.
want Birkin. It's like you gonna be spending money regardless. So whether you think you paying or not, you spending money.
Preach, brother.
At
Right,
the end of the day.
So-
we are in Hollywood though. We're in LA. We live actually 15 minutes from LA, y'all. I'm just being real. Just being honest. We're in Hollywood. We're in LA. This place can be very plastic.
Yeah.
This place can be very. We talked about this before. You can either go about it with a plan, or you can go about it blindsided. You know what I'm saying? Without the realistic, because this place is plastic. A lot of these people are out here to get a big break. They're looking for money. They're looking for hourly resources in order to survive and stay alive. And sometimes sexual pleasure, I don't know what y'all think, is not always their number one like option, like what they want to do.
Exactly.
When they see us, what are they giving? Like the sexual appeal of a woman. You know, they call that sometimes a histrionic appeal. Like a woman showing her cleavage. You know what I'm saying? She's wearing a dress that's very insinuated with the cut. She's showing you sex.
Seductive.
Seduction. You know, what are you showing when you're going out? That's why I think a lot of these shows, sometimes they're like about the recreating yourself, your appeal. You can lose all the weight in the world. You can get all the plastic surgery in the world. But if you're not giving out the right, I don't know what y'all think, like vibe that they're feeling, spending time with them, they want more. I don't know. I don't know if that's what it is. They want more.
Sometimes I feel like it's just not enough.
It's just not enough. Whatever you do, they're never satisfied.
This dissatisfaction. But I have to always go back to y'all. I don't know. Maybe this is setting in with you all. The older you get, I know we don't talk about age too much on this show, but it's kind of like I'm doing the sticking.
Yeah.
I'm the sticky, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
I
looking
feel that.
for the squirrel to stick. The squirrel kind of running around, you know, they're like, oh, I don't want to show you, I don't want to do this. You know what I'm saying? We're comfortable.
Yeah.
You may not be a submissive, you're maybe an alpha male.
Alpha male.
This is an alpha. Because KC gonna be like, I'm chill, you know. I don't want to say too much about. I can talk for myself.
Alpha snake.
Right. Exactly. I'm more of an alpha snake too, but he's an alpha male man. You know what I'm saying?
I think too. I kind of wrap this up too. What would y'all say? What advice do y'all have to give to the viewers as far as if you know you going through it right now, whether you're straight, gay, sexually
Right.
fluid.
I think that's important.
What would you say as far as like advice y'all could give to tell people like if you're having a hard time in the dating world right now?
Get your passport.
Get a passport,
Get your
get out of here,
passport.
fly out of here. I'd say for the California, I'm going to say this, I'm going to make it quick. I'm going to summarize because I want to hear what KC says too. I'm at this point where I'm like, California, LA is an intelligent place. These folks are intelligent. Don't make it all about sex, because if you make it all about sex, it will literally eat you alive. To me.
Casey,
And that's all I'll say about it.
I like that. Casey, any last words? What you thinking?
I'm gonna make it all about sex.
Okay.
With me, man, I just say, you know, get your money up, man, because when you got that money, man, these girls want you.
Yeah.
And that's how it is. And then, you know, you do your thing, trick a little bit, and keep it moving.
So the well is dry. We're about to get it.
So get your passports. Don't make it all about sex. And at the end of the day, get your passport. Passport boys, we up. Red Cup Party.
Red Cup